Hi, Freedom Family. My name is Mark, and I'm so glad you're here at underscore Freedom for Life underscore because we've got a great conversation today. I'm super excited because I think I've got something that I learned from working out that's going to matter in your freedom journey or in your life mastery life. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started, do me a favor. Would you subscribe, become part of the Freedom family, and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of every conversation that we're having? Hey, I learned something in working out, really honestly, from actually studying people who worked out better than me, bodybuilders, weightlifters, people like that. I remember back when I was first starting to work out, I wanted to learn about what you were supposed to do, right? The exercises, the diet, the rest, all the stuff that people were massive and really in great shape were doing. And I found out something that was really interesting that I didn't know. Come to find out, bodybuilders and weightlifters and really high level athletes, they eat more often than you would think. And I found out that a lot of times what they'll do is they'll eat before working out or a competition and then they'll eat after. And that blew my mind because I didn't know that you had to have that much food in you. But it wasn't really the food. They were eating before they worked out because they needed the energy to do great at it, or even in their event or their competition, right? And they ate after for recovery because your muscles need those nutrients, those vitamins, those minerals, the proteins, and all of that to actually recover from the things that you're walking through. And the thing that blew me away about it in regards to life mastery is it's kind of like our life mastery journey. I have this book, right? Life Mastery, Living Life by Design, Not by Default. And what I found out in my Christian walk, when I was living my life by default, what would happen was life would happen to me and then I would respond to it, right? Challenges, struggles, issues, maybe not getting along with my wife at the time or trying to figure out how to pay the bills or whatever. Life would happen and I would respond to it. I'd pull out my favorite scripture. I'd cast out the demons in it. I'd do all this stuff. And, scriptures and doing the spiritual gifts aren't bad things in general. But what I found out in the life mastery journey is this. Why are we trying to equip ourselves for the battle and fight it after we're already in it? Come to find out, just like those bodybuilders, those weightlifters, if you prepare yourself ahead of time, if you know who you are ahead of time, if you understand your identity ahead of time, when life happens to you, you happen back to it. As we talk about in the life mastery journey, life isn't supposed to happen to you. You're supposed to happen to it. God's created you, equipped you, given you gifts and talents and abilities so that you're the response to the life you're walking into. A lot of times we're on a defensive, and so stuff comes at us and we're not ready for it and trying to figure out who we are and what we're supposed to do, and then we're ready to respond. What if you're the response ahead of time? What if you were to feed yourself on the truth of who you are before you need to know it? So that when you walk into it, you're walking in with the confidence of, no, I am this man, this woman of God, and I've got everything on the inside of me for everything I'm walking into. Imagine that mentality versus, oh man, I better figure this out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Which side of that equation would you want to be on? Just like with those weightlifters, just like with the bodybuilders, just like with anybody, just like with the military. You don't learn to fight after you're in the fight. You learn to fight ahead of time. So when you're in it, now all of a sudden you're equipped and prepared. I just need to tell you today, you are equipped and prepared for everything you're walking into. If you continue to believe it, if you continue to understand it, if you continue to remind yourself about it ahead of time, when life happens, you happen back to it. The difference is you're going to win. Do this and you're going to have an amazing day, amazing week, and amazing life. Hey, I'm Mark, and I am so glad you're here at underscore Freedom for Life underscore. Do me a favor, do two things for me. The first one is share this message with somebody you know who needs it. Maybe it's with yourself. Maybe you need to hear it again. The second is this. I've got this book here, Life Mastery, Living Life by Design, Not by Default. You know where you can find this book? Not just on Amazon, but on our website, freedom-for-life.net. That website is down in the description. You could go there and you can find free resources. You can find the book I just talked about. You can find all of our full-fledged, fully encompassing courses to get you in that life mastery journey so that you're living life by design, not by default. Go out there and check it out. And if nothing else, grab the free tool and check out the book out there. and you'll have all of the resources you need for the life that you are living. And by the way, at the end of the day, if you do nothing else, do this: dominate your day.